we have it. Things starting out hot and heavy here. I might just kind of let the action play itself out here. We only got one camera, and we'll see what happens here. We got Bailey Bright and Christian Rose here. Herrick and Berna fighting on the outside. Rose throws Bailey to the outside. Herrick throwing rights and lefts into Berna's abdomen. We got the Bank versus those damn Coyotes and Shane Show. Now Berna fighting. Herrick tackles him to the outside. He's going to the outside early here. We got Bailey and Bailey and Rose fighting out there. It sounds like Rose wants to show off his soccer skills. Shows off his soccer skills right on the face of Bailey. He sends Bailey to the ground. Meanwhile, Berna sends Herrick onto the apron there with a belly to back suplex. No disqualification here. Anything goes, pretty much. Herrick with a right hand across the head of Berna. Tough job for referee Dev here. There's really nothing he can do. There's just constant action going on here. No disqualification. And a tag team match means there's no tags really needed. It's just a brawl at this point. We'll see if any rules do come into play at any point. But at this point, it looks like, oh my, table's already entered into the fray here, folks. That did not take long. Kendo stick across the back of Christian Rose. Things are getting crazy here, folks. Berna has to take care of Herrick, trying to get that table set up. It's never as easy to set up a table as you think. I've learned that from the 2 times I've had to do it. And you think you're just gonna slide it right in, pop both legs up, but no, never. Whoa, my! Herrick using that table against Berna. Sizing up the situation is Herrick, and he's going to try to go for a suplex and put Berna through that table already, as you see Bailey and Rose fighting on the outside with a kendo stick. This kind of reminds me when you're playing an RPG and your character just goes off and starts fighting somebody else, and then you're like, what the hell are you doing? But then you're like, oh, okay, it's fine. And that's what this reminds you of. Meanwhile, Bailey and Rose up by that dumpster, and Herrick and Berna are on the outside too. We don't have the best vantage point with this camera. I'll try to keep pace as best I can as Berna throws Herrick right into the side of and then he chases after the Shane Show. And meanwhile, Bailey and Rose on the outside. Bailey hits Berna in the back as he ran away from Christian Rose. Herrick with a running knee lift into the stomach of Christian Rose. Those 2 former tag partners, as Berna is just thrown into the bushes from Bailey. I guess that's one way out of here. Kind of trapped us in here. Every time I've had to leave, I have to climb the fence. It's kind of a 2-on-1 scenario here as Bailey and Herrick are fighting on Rose. Rose tries to get something going, but Bailey shut it down just as quickly as he could. Now Berna comes from the bushes and puts a chokehold on Herrick, and that's going to work his way to the ground. I don't know what you call here. It's not really a falls count anywhere. The pin has to be, or the submission has to be in the ring. So there's at least that. But tough job for referee Deb to try to keep up on all the action here. Any member can pin any member or submit or vice versa, whatever. As Rose picks up Herrick with a chair and slams him on the chair. Referee Dev's counting the action, see if Herrick's out. There's all sorts of possibilities here. As you see the Shane Show sliming his way on the outside with a Hawaiian shirt. You know that dude's never been to Hawaii. He might have went to Long John Silver's and got the Aloha platter once, but that's about as close as he'd come to Hawaii. That steel chair mounted in the corner there does Christian Rose. Big back elbow to the head of Herrick from Christian Rose. Berna and Bailey fighting on the outside. Referee Dev's got to keep track of that too, as a kendo stick just broke on Berna's back. Final. Christian Rose is right into that chair there, silences the crowd, and Rose finds his way back to the outside here. Herrick with a drop toe hold there, very effective move in that situation. Berna throws a chair right at the head of Bailey Bright. Just as out of control as I thought it would be. Right in the back goes that chair from Herrick. This is chaotic as it has been. They've been able to stay in camera frame, which I'm very thankful for. Berna sets up Shane Show. He's going, you're going to give him a pile driver onto the apron here. He's got him set up. Oh, but Bailey Bright carries him like a child who fell asleep in the car. Chair to the stomach of Berna. Now a chair to the back. That never feels good. Another chair to the back. Berna's got that protective belt on, but it doesn't help much when it goes right across your shoulder blades. Now Christian Rose going to pile drive Herrick onto the ground. Now Bailey Bright finds his way on the outside, right across the back of Christian Rose. Christian Rose setting him up for something. He's got Herrick, once he got him up on, powerbomb sets him onto the apron there. Looks like Bailey's having all sorts of trouble with that table. I tell you, man, it's never easy. Inanimate objects, they don't listen. They don't cooperate. They're on their own agenda. You adjust to them. There's Rose and Bailey Bright just... Oh, man, Herrick. Cheap shot there. Christian Rose falls on the outside. Herrick kicked Rose to the head and made Rose fall to the outside, and Rose is not sure where he's at right now. Meanwhile, Berna sets up a chair. Berna's elbow looks compromised as well. Bailey's got him up in that rack position. Sets him up and down through the chair. Christian Rose trying to get that table, and that table is just giving everybody a hard time. Now, Rose on the outside, trying to get his way back in as Bailey just kind of took that chair that Rose threw in there. That shot to the head that Herrick gave Rose is kind of affecting Rose at the moment. He's kind of loopy at the moment. Meanwhile, there's a table in the corner, a table in the middle. All sorts of things going on. Hard to keep up with all the action here in ZOWA Live at our Oregon Trail event here at Northside Barbecue. Been a partnership with Northside Barbecue for a long, long time here. Bailey Bright setting up Berna on that table. I'm not sure what Bailey has in mind here. We've seen Bailey being able to hit a swanton from this position before. If so, that would probably end this match, because this is... slap across the face from Bailey. Now he headbutts Bailey. Fighting back is Berna. Now, low blow from Herrick. Apologies for that. Camera went out for a second. Frog splash from Herrick to Berna right through the table. Bank gaining control here. I'm going to try to get the 3. Oh, Rose finds his way back into the ring, excuse me. For seemingly aimlessly drifting around Oregon, Illinois for the better part of the last couple minutes. Christian Rose putting a beat down on 2 of his former students here, doing the best he can to get Herrick and Bailey right to the ground, and he does. Crowd is right behind Christian Rose. Now Herrick going to try to help Bailey put Rose through there. Big right hand to Bailey Bright. Oh, the Shane Show. What's the Shane Show? He's going to pulls Herrick down. Sends Herrick into the Shane Show. Shane Show into the ground. Not sure what he's done, but power slam through the table. Herrick goes through the table. Christian Rose gets the victory.
The winners of this match, Christian Rose and Brooks Berna, those damn Coyotes.